Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Top Flight Pod. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. Back in studio today, beautiful Austin, Texas. I'm with the boys. We got B here to my left. We got Bali here to my right. Off screen on the ones and twos, we got producer Primo the pilot. And next to him, we got Mr. Pressbox himself, football critic Alex Sanabria in studio today here with Top Flight. Starting off with my G Bali. How are you doing, mate?
Blessed.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Blessed.
He has risen.
He has risen.
He has risen.
You know, great stuff, man. I'm happy. I'm blessed and happy to be here.
I love the outfit.
Yeah, I love it.
Fresh,
Military
brother,
green?
fresh.
Yeah, you know, I got a date after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you fresh, my boy.
You know what's gonna happen.
A date with destiny.
What?
You know
A
what's
date
gonna
with- I don't even want to know.
Bro, you fresh though. You fresh.
He is great. Yeah, B, you got the Ralph Lauren polo on.
Yeah, it's a little cold in here.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, bro. Easter Sunday, like you said. I'm full, man. Just had a lot of barbecue, so
Did everybody have barbecue today, bro?
I did some sauces, hell yeah.
Football critic is saying no. He probably had some asado. He's gonna argue that it's not barbecue.
Oh my God. Okay,
Let's see what he had. Football critic.
What you have today?
No. To me, it was a pretty normal day. I didn't really do much, but I do love Texas barbecue.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Argentinian asado is great though. Also.
If you could pick a spot in Austin for a barbecue, which one are you gonna give a shout out to?
I recently tried Terry Black's and it was
Okay.
amazing. It
is.
was really good.
All right. Shout out to Terry Blacks. Now, my G Primo with the Bayern jersey. They're on a probably demoralizing downfall, but
Chain effect or what?
how are you doing, bro? Bayern.
Bayern.
Mm.
I'm doing all right, bro. And, just happy we got the dub yesterday. Good game. And finally. But, yeah, I'm doing all right, man.
Well, before we get into the episode, we got a lot of topics to cover here tonight. A great win to talk about. We do got to send a shout out to the Patreon members and everybody on Discord. In the last couple of days, we've gotten a rush of new members. We're very happy to announce we now have more than 100 Patreon members. That means so much to us, and we can't wait to go off on more more content that's going to be coming out this season. We got a road trip planned for Houston, April 20th.
420, boy.
So vlog stuff, vlog content going to come out for those Patreon and Discord members. So shout out to everybody on there. Let's keep the conversation going. So boys, let's get into the episode tonight, starting off with the main topic of the weekend. Going to get straight right into it. The win against rivals FC Dallas. Now, I want to get your overall thoughts. B, I'm going to start off with you, mate. We do have to point out that, yes, it is a great win, but FC Dallas was missing some key players. Just to name some, Velasco was out, Ferreira was out, and if you really want to get a little deeper into the FC Dallas roster, I think this person is pretty influential in their midfield, Paxton Pamukau. He wasn't there last night either. But your thoughts on the game? Austin FC defeats FC Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, you laid all those points out, bro. You know, we should be beating Dallas, especially this depleted Dallas, and we did. I mean, we look good. We could have scored 4-5, I think, man. We could have gone off. It could have been a slaughter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But rightfully so, you know, this Dallas team was really depleted. But I'm overall happy just to win a game, bro. Just to win a game, celebrate them. A lot of talk has been going on to this game. You know, I hyped it up a lot. Like, this could be a game where we could turn maybe a positive note. And that's that. We got the dub, bro. 3 points. And I'm just happy. I'm enjoying it. Let's enjoy it, bro.
Definitely. We were leaving Q2 Stadium B last night. They were giving out Pluckers cards. Fans were also happy. There was people smiling outside Q2 instead of folks walking out chanting Wolf out. But there was Wolf out conversation. We'll get to that here in a bit. But Bali, switching gears to you, mate. You got the military green on. Bali's Army, the general, right?
Yeah.
How are you doing? First of all, how did you see the game last night?
Great game. First half, it's a team that I don't recognize at all. Great stuff, opportunities. Like B said, it could have been 5, should have been 4. If some of these players could have finished their dinner, that could have been. It should have been a wrap first half. But we made that harder than it was. At the end of the day, we got the point. We got the 3 points, and we end up happy.
Now, against Orlando, I did criticize the players. I was saying how there can't be any offsides because they weren't making any runs. You're saying if players finished their dinner, there would have been more goals. Jader Obrian, a player that could have had one himself, he was offside. So, I don't know if it was much about them finishing their dinner. Maybe they were just too fast.
Ring had an opportunity.
Great point.
And he
Great
missed.
point. Great point. That's not a bad shot. That's not a bad shot. But before we get into some maybe analysis of the lineup, I do want to get Mr. Football Critic's take on the match last night. You got to see it from a point of view that not everybody has. A few people do from the press box. Now, you analyzed it when the lineup dropped. You gave us your thoughts on social media. Post-match, we got your thoughts as well. What you think now? You got some time to maybe think about it. What are your overall thoughts on the match, Austin versus Dallas?
My thoughts are mainly that I think the team showed a side of them that we hadn't seen in a very, very long time. And I mean, we usually have in mind that Austin FC is this team that will, build from the back, get to the wingers, and they make a cross to see if they can do something, right? I did not see that last night at all. I saw how they're winning so many 1v1s. And that's something Austin FC has never had, someone to take on 1v1s. I saw him connecting with Drusy, making short passes inside of the opponent's box, something that you don't see Austin do often. You just look for crosses. They didn't last night. They went for plays. They connected. They were in sync. It was great. And then having someone to finally be effective at the 9 with Diego Rubio, dragging the marks, creating, fighting. That guy had a fighter in him against the Dallas players that you need in a derby. Yep. Owen Wolf also did great in that right wing, which is where I have always liked him the most. So I think it was definitely a different team. It was not the Austin FC that you or me or anyone would have expected to see last night.
Now, also, I do want to mention this before we get into some post-match comments from Coach Wolf. The stadium last night, boys. I don't know if you guys got the feeling or maybe recognized it also. It was rocking last night.
Packed.
You and I stand next to each other week in and week out watching these games. We have the same spot. And, sometimes I look to my left and to my right, and I see that there's some space up there. I say, hey, maybe 2 or 3 people can fit up here. But last night, I looked to my left. I looked to my right. Front, back, dude, packed to the rim. The supporter section was rocking. Everybody was there definitely to support the boys. And Wolf comments on that post-match, and he says that helps the players, that pushes them forward and gives them energy to win these games. Now, B, I want to read this quote from Josh Wolf and get your reaction from it. This is post-match. Bit of a short presser, less than 10 minutes. It was 9. We got to hear questions from Eric Goodman, Phil West, Iturralde, and no player, which I thought was interesting. No player, right? Right, Alex? There was no player last night. It was just coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, this is what Josh Wolf had to say. He says, we had a lot of success against Dallas. When you get good players out there that have good ideas, good understanding, the ball is your friend. We punished them. We dismantled them in every sense of the game. They had very little of this game. They didn't deserve a goal, but got one. What I loved was our response. He also goes on to say, our reaction from that, we have been leading in a couple of these games that we haven't been able to get points from. We've come from behind. We've had the lead and weren't able to hold it. This was a very full, complete performance. There's a lot of credit to be given to the guys. Coach Wolf coming out saying, hey, credit to the boys. Your thoughts on what he had to say post-match?
Yeah, I mean, he said it perfectly. Credit to the boys because you could see the effort, bro. Like you brought up, Jader and Rubio and new signings also. I mean, linking up well, playing well. I think Jader had probably his best game in an Austin kid, in my opinion. And he had so many opportunities, but
it's been 6 games.
Yeah, so far I think this is the best we've seen him out of those short, window. But, and I agree with him too. I think, the stuff about the crowd too as well. I'm with him. I mean, what else can he say? But this is great. We just need to pocket this real quick, not make too much of a big deal out of it, and then and move forward.
Okay, Bali, thoughts?
I mean, the crowd was amazing.
It was lit. It was crazy. It was loud. It was like.
Yeah,
bro. I was right under in the first half. I went right under the Dallas away fans too. They let them come in with drums and all.
They were loud themselves.
Yeah, they were loud.
They were loud themselves. Now, Nabali, real quick, react to this quote from Josh Wolf. He goes on to say, "Today was a much more complete game from start to finish. The intent and the way we started the game with what we wanted to do to Dallas was extremely good. We'll enjoy this for a day or two and then get ready for San Jose. It's a victory. It's one victory. We'll get ready for next week." Kind of like on what B was saying.
Not even a day, bro.
Gotta chill. Yeah. Your thoughts?
No, I agree. First half was great. I think the overall the game, it was complete. We did we did take over and we destroyed Dallas. You know, it should have been more. Should have been more. But we'll take it. And great mentality by Wolf. I think he's locked in. I hope the players are locked in for next week. I want to see the same performance, the same intensity, the same. And also by the fans, you know, keep the same.
Because I mean, there was talks about maybe there was a silence.
There was talks, and we could just spend 1 minute on that. I think I was wrong to call for that because silence in this situation isn't the answer right now.
Yeah, bro.
I think we need to hold that card in the back of our pockets, and maybe try to get the message across a different way. Bali, one thing that I did want to ask you, mate, was. Did you think that was a key factor in the reason why Austin FC was able to defeat Dallas last night? Do you give it to the crowd? How much did you do? How much weight do you give that?
I mean, I give it some credit. You know, we brought the energy, but I think the players also have that. They take the major.
That's the thing, bro.
Yeah, the players take the major credit, man. They played out with their heart. I mean, Drusi was the guy was possessed. I mean, he was fighting for everything. He was playing with his heart, you know, and. All the players, everyone played well.
Now, one more question that I have for you before I get Alex's take on something that I want to ask him. The next match is against San Jose. How important do you think that game is to Austin FC? And also, how important do you think that is the fact that it is at home? They get to build on a great performance against Dallas, and they get to do it at home in front of their fans. It's the perfect opportunity to get 6 points.
Of course, man. It's a perfect opportunity to keep the momentum going, keep another 3 points, another victory. It just makes everything great. It kind of kicks us off to let's see what happens. You know, maybe we can see something change.
Now, do you think they're gonna get those 6 points? Is the next question I'm gonna ask you.
I hope we see something. I mean, San Jose isn't doing too well.
You've never beat them before.
Yeah, we could pull through
if they utilize the vibes of Q2 Stadium and are eager like they were. Then we can win that game, bro.
I mean, if we see the same,
You know, if the noise is there as a tool. Like if you're not interested in the game, you're not using that tool. But if you're locked in trying to win the game and you're interested, like we gotta win, the fan noise and everything, just all the vibes that Q2, it helps it even more. So
definitely. Now some comments here from the fans, and then I'm gonna get Football Critics' input on this. Now some fans on Instagram, this is what they comment on the comments that Josh Wolf had to say. We have Bankay Bunny say Wolf out, both of them. T Socials Box says. Thank goodness they had 5 injured players, talking about Dallas injury list. It was very long, I guess you could say. Hernandez 2827 says, they got lucky. If Dallas had their best player, we would have won. We still needed improvement against top-class teams. We had Ryan Schatzberg say, well done, guys. Win or lose or draw, Dale Austin. Schedule gets lighter in the next 2 months. Let's build some momentum now. Now, Football Critic, Alex, I want to bring you in on this note, mate. Do you give the credit to Wolf and the players, maybe just the players, maybe just Wolf, or is this mainly on the fact that Dallas was missing so many key players? Where does the credit go last night?
I think it's a mixture of the three, but I would give most of them, and by most I mean 70%, 80% to the players, mostly because you could tell they wanted to win badly.
100%.
I mean, Drusi, like Bali said, Drusi was playing with his heart out. Like he needed that win. Hader did too. In that offside goal, you see how he celebrated. Hader needed to win. Needed to do something for a club. I think the players were the ones to take control and responsibility for this game. Yeah. I mean, you would obviously think that Josh Wolf would have something to do with that, right? After all, he's the head coach. He's the one with the master plan.
Of course.
It's just that to me it was way too unexpected and weird to see Austin playing in such a different way. And by that I mean, like I mentioned, in such different style from that we haven't seen a long time ago, that it's not that I just don't see Josh saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to plan this ahead of that Dallas match.
I agree, mate.
But I mean, he's showing character. He's straight up bench going. He's done. 0 minutes. So he's showing character in that sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you have to give him credit on that, and also starting Hector. You know, after him having coming in last game, showing something different.
He could have started.
Oh yeah, no. The credit about Owen on the right wing,
that was a gamble. That was a gamble.
Hector on the left back. Yeah. All of that goes to Wolf, because he's definitely one that puts them out in the field.
So I think
Yes.
I think the credit is shared around all over the team,
Yeah.
the players, the fans, everyone.
Now,
Finally
boys,
needed this, bro.
now,
we needed this.
Before we move on to some lineup discussion, Primo has it up on screen for us already. Shout out to my G. Primo, I want to ask a simple question. Maybe you can give me a yes or a no. If you step into the shoes of an FC Dallas fan and Jader Obrian gets that goal and he celebrates like that last night, are you mad? Because he didn't care about FC Dallas last night, man. He celebrated that goal. He almost probably kissed the badge.
Yeah.
If somebody does that, an ex-Chelsea player scores at Stamford Bridge, mate. I'm not at the bridge, but at their stadium. I mean, does it maybe tick you off just a little bit?
I don't know. You would have to kind of ask, I guess, a Dallas fan, see what he meant to them. I mean, to me, that said more about him and how much he wanted to score, bro. How much he wanted to be involved in something, and he was having chances. He in his head he was having chances. So to him to bury that and the build, it was a great it was a highlight reel of a goal, but it didn't count, bro. And it took him a minute to realize that.
I was like, come on, somebody let
Yeah,
him know.
bro, the fans, you're right in front of him. Tell him it's offside.
The fans were celebrating with him. I was like, dude, just let him know it's off.
Yeah, they probably don't know either, though.
Anyways, all right, gentlemen, let's get into some lineup discussion, maybe some player ratings here. We're going to start off with the Austin FC lineup, of course, and I'm going to start off with the back line. And, Bali, I'm going to get your take first because we're going to talk about Hector, believe it or not, right? In goal, we had Brad Stuver, guys. He had a 7.3 match rating. Good performance by Brad. Always one of our best players, one of our most highly rated players of the night, week in, week out. He gets a 7.3. Maybe not that many extravagant or illustrious saves that we can kind of go back on, but Stuver had a pretty Stuver game, right? I definitely said Stu once or twice last night.
You say Stu if he catches the ball.
Nah, not me. Not me.
You?
No. Oh,
You said
yeah,
Stuver to a free kick, bro. There was a free kick. The guy kicked it like it didn't. It went like a Sterling free kick, and he said Stu.
I remember that.
He's saying it on misses now, bro.
I remember that. Okay,
It's out of control. It's out of control.
Okay, in the back four, Vale, we had John Gallagher, 7.0 match rating, Cascante with 7.4, Hines like 6.4, and my G, our G, your G, the people's G, Hector Jimenez with the 7.0 match rating, but I think maybe that's a little too low for the kind of game he had. He gets 78 minutes, looking like he was 23. Fans had written him off in the offseason, in the preseason. Your thoughts on him last night and on the defense?
Great game by Hector, and just great game by the whole back line. And also Heinz Ike, the more I see of him, the more I like him. Every game that I see him play, I like him even more.
Some fans were saying the goal was on him.
Yeah, it could have been him and maybe Julio. But to me, I think him, getting more comfortable with the lineup and him starting more, it just gives him that confidence to maybe solidify that starting position. Because Leo's out for so long. Julio needs a backup.
And also, he hasn't played with Julio that much, so that
Partnership,
little error right there, it just signifies the lack of them not playing together a lot.
Yeah.
Now, on this, we can get Alex's take when we speak about hindsight, Julio, and now Matt Hedges with that back five. So, Alex, I do want to ask you, mate, your thoughts on the decision to go to that back five. Matt Hedges coming on. Was it the right move to start him over Brendan Hindsight? I mean, at the end of the day, you can say, hey, it worked out. Austin FC got those 3 points. But in the moment of it, when you saw it happen, I know you had maybe some doubts. What'd you think?
Well, there's two parts to this question, right? First, on the decision to start Hindsight over Hedges, it surprised me because, like what you said, Julio and Hedges had been playing well together, very well, and Hindsight had that game at Orlando, and that's it. And I can just say that it worked out. I mean, Hindsight, wasn't bad. Maybe you can argue the goal was on him as well as Julio's, but it doesn't matter. He was fine. What this just tells me is that we finally have depth in the defense.
Yeah.
Because you can start Julio, you can start Hedges, you can start Hindsight, and when Leo gets better, you also have Leo, right? So we finally have 4 good level center backs to start for us.
Last year we're dying for one. We just wanted one, bro.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
I hate to say it, but
Hey, bro, fuck it.
I called it.
What'd you call?
I called it.
What'd you
I
call?
called it. I said, I forget if it was in the Patreon pod. I think it was Patreon pod.
You said that you wanted to switch to a back five?
No, I said that Austin FC could capitalize the fact that Julio Cascante is playing a back five with Costa Rica. And last night versus Dallas, he occupied the same spot in the back five as he did with Costa Rica.
Mate,
I called it.
No, you didn't.
You
you didn't. You said that you asked me if we should play that way.
I said capitalize on it.
No, you said
Oh,
lineup. You said start. You said as
okay.
if we're gonna play a back five.
Okay.
Run the
Alright.
tape, bro. Primo,
Run the
VAR,
tape. Run
VAR.
the tape.
I was like, look, one thing is switching up to lock down a game, sure, but to start to be this is our system, that's a different question, bro. That's a different. Run the tape. Run the tape.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But
FC
all right.
wants to say something. What?
Anyways,
No, hold on,
hindsight.
FC wants-
So yeah, because the second part of that question
Okay.
was you're saying like that was the plan, right? To always
Yeah.
switch to a back 5.
Mhm.
I don't think that was always the plan because you saw Ethan Finley ready to go in, and I actually believe he even was announced in the stadium. But at the very last second, the decision was no, Finley, you stay, and Hedges, you go in.
Oh, okay.
And
didn't
I
see
feel
that.
like that was a moment where Josh just felt like he just needed to put bodies in there. And I know he has said that's just what you do, right? When
Yeah.
people attack you. I don't believe that. I know he's the coach. I'm not. But I can't say that I see too often coaches putting 3 defenders in the very last minutes to secure a lead, right?
Yeah, it's just what you do.
I don't see that. That hasn't happened too often, especially when your team has defended pretty well all game.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, what you should do is just trust your players, trust them to keep the lead. And to me,
Facts.
that's a problem because Julio who can have some training playing a back 5, but Austin has history and they did last night having trouble when changing to a back 5. Because even though Dallas did not score, it was a depleted Dallas, and as soon as we switched to that back 5, it became chaos in our box. Dallas did not score.
I got a rebuttal, but I mean, you're saying you trust your players to see the game out, but you would also trust your players to come in and do a job for you as well, like Matt Hedges did.
Yeah.
And also, if he didn't change anything and they do concede last minute, people would be coming at his head. Why didn't you lock it down? Why didn't you?
But the thing is, you're playing. You just played 80 minutes, 90 minutes against a Dallas that was not really dangerous, right?
True.
As soon as you made a tactical change that changes the entire system, in order to a back 5, where you no longer have support in the midfield because you're only focused in the back there, you're inviting Dallas to attack. And
that's a good point.
and Dallas looked a whole lot more dangerous in that precise moment when we switched to a back 5 than the rest of the game.
You're right, FC.
You're inviting the pressure.
I
You're
keep
inviting the
forgetting.
pressure.
I
You're
keep
inviting the
forgetting
pressure.
is Dallas. You're right. You're right, bro.
Now,
You're right.
we do also have to point out that this could have been another Philly 2-2. This could have been another St. Louis 2-2. We were just one goal away from a draw. That's why I kept saying, I was like, hey, we desperately need that third goal. We need to put the final nail in the coffin. We need to secure the win. A 2-1 at home comfortable against Dallas, I never was, because they were depleted. For what critic, I agree, we were inviting that pressure. But in the end, Matt Hedges comes in, secures it.
Wait, we finish our chances. This is a slaughter, bro.
100%. If Hader was onside on that one,
It's a slaughter,
it's
man.
done. It's done. Now, I do want to move forward and talk about Danny Pereira, Alex Ring. They occupied the midfield. They get the nod over Valencia and Owen Wolf, but Owen Wolf, he was in a different position. Now, Bali, Danny Pereira, Alex Ring, really good game from those two. Danny Pereira was quick with the ball at his feet. Josh Wolf says that it was a man's performance by him, saying it was a man's performance. Los tiene así, así. But anyways, Danny Pereira moving the ball well, swiftly from side to side. Thoughts on him last night?
Oh, great game by Danny. Okay game by Ring. He had opportunities. to
Regular
score.
Ring.
Yeah,
Regular.
And then Drusi, I mean, like I said, man, he played out of his mind. He was so good, and he was fighting. You could tell he wanted to score so bad, and it just didn't happen. But
That's what we liked against Orlando, bro. He showed it. He
Yeah.
showed it. Remember, I told you he's that guy, bro.
Quick
He's
stat.
He's that guy.
Quick stat on Drusi.
Whatever.
Austin FC PR tweeted out today that Austin FC has come back. The series right here. Austin FC has come from behind to win at Q2 Stadium 4 times in club history. Seba Drusi either scored or assisted the decisive goal in all 4 of those matches.
He's that guy.
He's that
He's
guy.
our guy.
Is he Austin FC's best player of all time? Is he the GOAT of Austin FC? Is he the GOAT?
Best
he's
player
the
of all time, yeah, for sure.
Of Austin FC.
Yeah.
Is he? Is he, boys? Yeah?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Just don't start talking about legends now.
It's between him and
Relax
Cecilio.
on that,
I think
bro.
Does
so.
Austin FC have
Oh my
legends
God.
here?
It's between him and Cecilio, no? Like him and Cecilio.
Low key.
Yeah, I think I think Ceci's 2.
Ruben is up there.
I think Ceci's too.
Yeah.
Julio is that Julio's
No,
making.
but-
He's working.
No,
his way,
but
he's
Drusi, MVP race,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
such a
Julio's
good,
knocking on the door. Julio's
Ceci
knocking on the door.
And
Julio's knocking-
Gabrielson are
And
the top of
2022
Julio.
Diego,
Victory.
are you leaving him out?
2022
Ooh,
Diego.
Hey, Diego also.
That is true.
That's
That is
tough.
Yeah, I don't-
There's no legends
nah.
though. There's no
Stuver,
legend.
Stuver.
Nah,
We're
there's no
forgetting
legend.
Stu.
Stuver.
We're
Nah, there's
forgetting
no
Stu.
legend. There's no
Stu.
legend.
We're forgetting Stu.
Hey,
But
maybe we might just sit down and rank.
we do need to have a rank of best Austin FC players of all time.
Patreon.
Patreon.
But we talked Danny. We gave Ring his words of praise. Go ahead.
I just want to say on Danny's game that he was, it was refreshing to see him at the 6 again,
Mm-hmm.
but he did have 3 bad mistakes. One
Yes.
of them that led to nearly ended in a Dallas goal. So just wanted to say that Danny is definitely a pillar in our midfield, but those mistakes were easily avoidable and they were bad. So it looks like he can focus more on those mistakes.
Now, boys, Diego Rubio. We got to talk about him just super quick. The number 9 for Austin FC. Now, the question that I have for you, gentlemen, is he the new number 9 for Austin FC?
Bench
start off with you,
starters.
B.
Benched him. It's over.
Yeah.
Benched him. Dunzos. He's gonna keep playing, especially if he keeps connecting with Drusi like that. Man.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you when you see Diego Rubio that he's starting at the 9 for Austin FC?
Well, I mean, it's either him or Zardes. So it's like, if Zardes was starting, I would not be comfortable. So I mean, he benched Zardes. He should be in easy on the team sheet for Wolf. Boom, he starts. And Zardes can do something for us coming off the bench. But that's how it's going to be.
Bali, same question goes to you, mate. How important is Diego Rubio now for Austin FC in the attack going forward? So I have to ask you the same question. I guess it's between Zardes, between him. Who are you more comfortable with at the 9?
Well, right now I feel really good with Rubio starting, but to me it just tells me a lot. It tells me a lot, and it's very, very shocking how now he's starting over Giazzi Zardes, because don't forget Giazzi Zardes, the number 9 jersey. He's that guy. He's supposed to be starting for us.
Yeah.
So for him to not start, it tells me a lot that maybe in training, Rubio just been getting the best of
what
him.
I noticed between them, bro, is just Zardes. I just don't see a connectivity with the mid, with Drusi.
Yeah,
I just don't see that chatter, that kind of vibe. With Rubio, I see that. I see that communication. It's different. I think Zardes goes in there, I got to do my job, and I think Rubio goes in there with that mentality as well, but more connection, I feel
I have a take on that, mate. I think this is a Latin American team.
Yeah.
I think this is a Spanish-speaking Latin American team, and little by little, Rodo is going to bring in more Colombianos, more Ecuatorianos, more Paraguay. Maybe not Paraguayos because of the recent history, but definitely Argentinians.
Mexicanos.
We haven't had a Mexican yet. Hector's the only really, the one that's out there repping. Manny Perez came through at one point, right? But I really think this is a Spanish-speaking Latin American team.
So that's why I see a connection there with Rubio. So he's gonna be. Yeah. I mean, unless he has a cold moment, which we said this thing about Maxi when here, and then he went cold. So Zardes had to be our number 9, but. As things stand, Rubio for sure.
Rubio, the new number 9 for Austin FC, undisputed.
Yep.
Undisputed.
So far.
Undisputed.
So far.
Now, real quick, guys, some substitutions. Guilherme Biru, he came on for Hector Jimenez in minute 78. Matt Hedges came on for Jader Obrian in minute 84. Giazzi Zardes, we just talked about him. He came on for Rubio at minute 90. Big ups to Zardes. Also, by the way, he gets the recognition last night, 300 MLS matches, I believe. He gets the award, takes a picture at the stadium with his family.
Awesome.
Beautiful family. Absolutely amazing picture. Absolutely amazing achievement. I think so. I think, Primo, if you can pull that up, I think that's what it is. Right, Alex?
Yeah, 300?
Veteran of the game.
Yeah, 300.
300.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fantastic. Veteran of the game.
Veteran of the game.
Honestly, U.S. men's national team legend. U.S. men's national team legend. I'm saying it. MLS legend also.
You would know. You're a USA fan.
MLS legend?
Okay, are you saying that as like a shot or what?
I believe you. I believe you.
Is he saying that as a shot or
No,
what?
I'm saying you should know.
What's up with it? What's up with it? At this point, what's up with it?
You should know that's your team.
At this point, what's up with it, bro?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Get mad.
We got here a milestone achievement for an MLS all-timer. Congrats on 300 career MLS appearances, Giazzi Zardes.
Great achievement. Great picture with the family right there.
Nice,
Beautiful family, bro.
Big up, man.
I love that a lot of these achievements are happening at Q2 Stadium. So when these kids grow up, they're going to have a nice TBT. Where? Austin, Texas.
Memories.
Austin, Texas.
Memories. Our city.
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now, mate.
Yeah, man. That's where we're at.
But all right, boys. Before we go on
I said
to
sarcasm from me.
before we go on to some of the next topics, gotta hear from IG Primo. Primo, your take on everything going on so far tonight. I mean, you're happy with the win for sure. How are you? You know, with everything that we've talked about tonight.
Yeah. I mean, quick take on the game. I mean, I'm just happy we were able to beat Dallas. You know, I'm amazed with Hector's performance. You know, I'm loving how he's showing out. Another veteran of MLS. So it's good that we have these guys that have this MLS experience.
What do we got to do to get Hector on here, bro?
I don't know.
What do we got to do to get Hector?
This here, man.
What do we got to do to get Hector on the pod? But go ahead, Primo.
I'll hit him up. I'll see what I can do. I'll hit him up.
But yeah, I mean, good win, and we got San Jose next, which is gonna be another exciting. We've never beaten them, but I think they got like 2 reds last game.
Yes, they'll be without Jackson Ewell, one of the players. So we'll see what happens, Primo. Good take on that. I like that.
How it is, bro. If you're missing players, come on in.
Hey,
we'll beat you.
Hey, I guess it did matter against Dallas, though.
Yeah,
it did matter against
Orlando
Dallas.
was missing
Credit
crazy
to the boys.
players too. So
hey, you know, but this is a positive step in the right direction.
Bro,
Very
right
positive.
step in
let's
the
back
right
the
direction.
Very
boys,
positive.
bro. Let's back the boys.
Who's
The
not?
first
Who's
win.
not backing the
We're
boys?
backing
I'm
the
not
boys.
backing the
We're
boys.
backing the boys.
Nobody's not backing the
I'm
boys.
We're
just
backing the
reminding.
boys.
Nobody's
Don't
not
get it
backing the
twisted.
boys.
Don't get it twisted.
reminding.
We're backing the
Hey,
boys.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
reminding, bro. I'm not telling no one. I'm just saying, let's back the boys. There's a little spark. Let's fan the flames. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, this is a perfect transition into one of the final topics on tonight's episode. You know, we talked about the game at length, gave our analysis, but one thing that I did want to touch up on before leaving the studio tonight was the Wolf Out banner. Now, we had a video. We captured the moment to which the fans were marching towards Q2 Stadium, leaving Circle Brew parking lot, when they arrived in front of Q2 Stadium, and as they posed with the banner for a picture outside Q2 Stadium, you saw the likes of Aries at the front of it leading the movement. Vanilla Mexican was up there. Daniel was in there too, and some other fans. But we see the video here. It wasn't allowed inside Q2 Stadium. I'm sure they weren't expecting it to, but this sends a message. It finally made it to the doors of Q2 Stadium. B, your thoughts on this before we go to Bali?
You know, it's brewing. We're there. You know, there's a lot of mixed thoughts, bro. I'm just happy to see fans apply pressure. You know, this is part of it. But people were criticizing a little bit, you know, about maybe the amount of fans or how much of an impact this really has. What I say is that a couple months or maybe last season, the thought of March to Q2, the thought of a banner was like, whoa, we're here. You know what I mean? So if you're thinking of where this could lead, I mean, it could lead as far as let Austin go another 4, 5, 6 game, another month without a win, then it'll brew up again. So and the wins keep coming. This kind of chills out a little bit at least.
Bali, Wolf Out banner, it's out. It makes it to the doors of Q2 Stadium, to the gates of Q2 Stadium. Yeah. Your thoughts on the movement, your thoughts on it finally making it there, and you would think that there was more people in this march. Where was everybody else at?
I mean, the first time I smiled in months, honestly.
Oof.
The first time I smiled in months, you know, beautiful smile. Because, you know, it's not just, you know, me and a couple people, you know, it's a good amount of people, you know, and where was everyone else at? You know, I don't know, there's some people outside cheering, chanting, it's okay. You know, little by little, hopefully those people realized the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that he has to leave, you know. Last night changes nothing to me. It's Wolf Out, and that's what I stand on, and I'll always stand on it.
It was like at least, you know, what, we would say 20, 25?
Yeah, there was a good amount of people, and there should have been more, you know, and let's not forget that there's also some people that are afraid, that are scared to be Wolf Out, and don't be afraid, don't be scared, because we're here to support you if that's how you feel.
No,
but
recruiting.
Bali's Army, military.
Yeah, I mean, if that's how you feel, we're here. I mean, we're not gonna tell you anything. You know, that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
Now, Bali, some comments from the video that we posted on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Now, there was some people pushing back on it. There were some people that were also, you know, giving praise. We had Tugnuts24. He says, LMFAO, I like how that one dude just had his head turned around in case anything happens. Laxman, he says, I am glad all 20 of them had their chance to make a statement. Wolf ain't going anywhere. Crueg says, nice turnout. There's like 15 people there.
There's about 20, bro. 20, 25.
PJ says, Q2 staff lurking. And they were already there. They were already there. Now, let's see. Mark Turner, he says, don't see it in the stadium, though, but see everyone holding it in there. So, kind of asking why hasn't it been led into the stadium? And then somebody else says, nobody saw it, definitely didn't hear the wolf out chant. Some losers were talking about like it was going to impact something. Did see a great all-around performance from our crew, though, which was nice.
Bryce, what did Bryce say? He said, just in time for us to play the best football of the season.
Oof. And then people saying this aged well. Some folks sending the clown emojis. And then Eddie West says, this is weak. Y'all really thought y'all were going to do something with this, didn't y'all? Mamones.
Whoa.
Tough words. And you know what?
Whoa.
You know what?
Whoa.
I think it did do something. I think it did do something.
Whoa.
Because Ari said on the fan reaction, she says, hey, I'm not going to say that it worked, but the boys finally won.
Yeah.
That's
He
all I'm
doesn't
going
have
to
to
say.
keep reminding us how many days it's been now.
Yeah. But, gentlemen, I do want to shift gears into some other quick topics for Austin FC. Midweek, we get some information. I don't know if it's even information at this point. The rumor, I don't even know if it's a rumor. But there was something around the Vanilla Mexican picked it up. And we can get maybe Alex's take on it also. Reports from Argentina indicate that Corinthians are monitoring Drussy's situation in MLS and are keen on signing him in the summer. B, was there anything ever to
No,
it?
I mean, look, we talked about it before we even made it a big, we wanted to talk about it because it was on social media. But we're like, we're trying to, it's just interest. But, to a lot of people's points, and mine as well on the pod, is that who's not going to be interested in Driussi, bro? You know what I mean?
No, Alex, just real quick take on it. It was debunked, correct?
Yes, we got confirmation that there might be interest.
For sure.
Sorry, but Juicy probably hasn't heard anything about it.
Plus, we never said that there was contact made.
No,
It was
never,
just-
never,
We just
never.
said interest.
Yeah, it was interest.
Yeah.
And we even worded it different. It was not a transfer rumor. We just said interest shown.
Interest shown.
Interest shown. Just wash our hands. Move
Like,
forward.
I like George's tweet. He's like, everyone's interested.
Yeah.
Even my
yeah.
cousins.
All right, hey,
Yeah.
Bali, I want to get your take on this. MLS Next Pro, full-time 1-0, Austin FC to FCito. They defeat the Houston Dynamo 2 in Houston. CJ Fodry gets the goal. Minute 81. Assist, Jimmy. It's Jimmy time. He's in the locker room dancing.
Jimmy.
He's in there. He's in there.
Nah,
Thoughts?
honestly, man, I'm loving. I like Austin FC too, but I'm loving Jimmy and CJ, man. I mean, I see so much potential in those two guys, and I can't wait to see them in the first team. Hopefully, little by little, I think they'll be in Austin FC most of the season. This season for sure.
CJ is nursing an injury, so
Yeah.
Wolf said that he's getting rhythm and then coming back up.
Little by little, but man, those two guys, I see their future here in our club very, very bright and very, very high. So
Okay.
I'm excited for them.
B, any thoughts on the FCito result?
No, yeah, we needed to get a good result after what happened in the U.S. Open. Just
For
put
sure,
that behind
yeah.
us.
Sure.
And now we got Texas rival, and FCito did it. We did it, so that's good, man. Houston,
FCito
Dallas
gets their first win of the season.
We're
Austin FC gets their first win of the season.
versus Houston and Dallas. So.
Win-win.
Oh, I like
Texas
Win-win.
is verde.
That's probably a Texas
What?
sweep. Texas is
Texas-
verde.
Texas
Texas
is
is verde. I
verde.
like
Texas
it. Bang
is
it.
verde.
Texas is verde. Bang it.
Texas
Bang
is
it.
Bro, you,
Bang it. All right, gentlemen. A tweet came out from Washington TV saying this. Emiliano Rigoni saw 0 minutes in last night's win over rivals FC Dallas. Seems like the beginning of the end for Rigoni and Austin. 2024 is the last guaranteed year of his DP contract. Since arriving, Rigoni has made 52 appearances, scored 5 goals, and provided 6 assists in all competitions for Austin FC. In 2024, he has 0 goals and 0 assists in 5 appearances so far. Bali, your thoughts on Emmy? Probably time to wrap it up. Maybe he should start packing.
Yeah, pack it up. Sad. Very, very sad, sad for him, because, well, not even sad for him because, man, he's
Nah,
rich.
He made it.
He's banking.
He hit a lick on us.
Yeah, he really did.
He got a
really did.
bag from us, bro.
Like I said,
friggin'
the guy's a
bag.
thief. The guy's a thief.
Count him up. Count him up.
The guy's a thief.
I wouldn't
and I'll
say
always,
thief.
And I'll
It's
always call him a
legal.
thief.
It's a form of
It's
thieving.
legal.
bro.
It
It's
was
a
legal.
form.
It was
It's a
legal.
form.
It was legal, but he's a thief.
It's legal.
And man,
Con man, maybe.
Con
he,
man is better.
Con man is
Con
better.
man is
Yeah,
better.
He tricked
Con
us
man
into
is
being
better.
a soccer player.
He's
And-
impersonating a right winger.
He's just exactly. You're right. Yeah.
I'll always look back at that video. You remember that video we
Oh,
dropped on
showed
top
up.
flight of the Rigoni.
Rigoni.
So much hype on this guy.
Not only that, how
Like,
he pulled up on the. Remember when he showed up to the
Yeah, I remember that.
Fairmount?
Yeah,
and
the
they had
Fairmount.
for him,
so
bro.
much hype, the Drusi connection, Argentina. Hey, we're gonna play so
Yeah.
great with each other. It's gonna be
Yeah.
amazing. And then just the letdown and just everything. It's just been horrible.
I want to say this, Bali, and maybe you can give me your take on it. Rigoni said recently in the new podcast that Austin FC just came out with, I forget the name of it. What's it called? Verde Voices or something like that? Or something like that. But Rigoni says that he felt like it was extremely hard to integrate into a team that was playing so well. That's why it took him so long to integrate with the team. Because remember when he got here, we were going
We're in the conference
90
final.
miles an hour.
Yeah.
We go to the conference final. He starts nothing from him. Didn't get anything from him really. He has 5 goals, 6 assists all time, and 52 appearances for Austin FC. He said it was hard to integrate into the team. Is that an excuse?
I mean,
It's been two
Yeah,
years.
Too long,
I understand that, but then you got a full preseason. You got yourself ready to go, and then we see the same. We see nothing.
He
So,
tried to integrate into a good team, didn't work, and he couldn't integrate into a shit team. Like
Didn't work.
didn't work. He's gone, bro. Like I
It's
said on the
just-
pod before, he's our worst ever signing, bro.
Football
He's one of
critic,
the worst.
him and Rodney, I think, are up there.
I think he surpasses Rodney, bro.
football critic, our CONMEBOL expert. Your take on Rigoni? The stats don't favor him. Nothing favors him anymore. The clock is ticking for him. But
And-
go ahead, Bali.
No, and I also have a question for football. Where do you think he's going next? Because
That's a great
we're
question.
definitely not gonna
That's a great
resign him. He's definitely gonna leave after the season. So
free, too,
where do you
for
think he's
free.
going? Football?
Botafogo.
Botafogo.
Botafogo. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would say he would probably go back to Brazil just because he seems to be the happiest there.
Yeah.
I just don't know who would take him.
Corinthians. Corinthians.
Sao Paulo, Sao
Free.
Paulo, Sao
He's
Paulo.
free. He's gonna be free,
He's gonna be free. He's gonna be
Yeah.
free.
He's going to be free. Yeah,
and he's not gonna be asking the wages that we gave him.
Of course.
There ain't no way who's gonna. No one's gonna pay that. I
Yeah.
mean, he got a.
It's
insane-
unfortunate, lad.
I mean, but yeah, there are a lot, and I mean a lot of teams in Brazil. Maybe
Yeah.
some can pick him up. It's just hard to see. Sao Paulo. I don't see Sao Paulo picking him up again. Palmeiras, Fluminense, Flamengo. The big teams. Kind of hard to see him in those teams. But I would definitely it wouldn't surprise me if he goes to Brazil and he actually ends up in a respectable club just because he already has history there.
Hey, what if Nottingham Forest
Oh my
picks him
God,
up
he's done, bro.
out of
He's done,
nowhere?
bro. He-
Out
right
of
now,
nowhere.
what?
Nottingham
Oh
Forest.
my God! Right now he's planning his next thievery, bro. He's planning where
Oh
he's
my
planning where he's gonna rob
God.
next, bro. He jumps from
Come on.
boom. He hit a lick on Austin. Where can I hit my other lick? Where can I go retire?
No, that's
Yeah.
foul.
Yeah,
That's
man.
foul, man.
He just happens to be a guy that's fit enough to run and run a field up and down for 90 minutes. That's
Don't
it.
tell
He's just
that.
fit enough.
Don't tell that to Tucker. Tucker's gonna throw a fit
I
here
know,
in this
there's-
pod.
What is he gonna say?
Rigoni lover Tucker.
I think he's not being sarcastic.
No, he's dead
No,
ass.
he's sarcastic. about it.
Modric lover, Rigoni lover,
He's sarcastic
Chelsea
about
lover,
it, Rigoni.
deluded.
Deluded.
Nah, shout out my G Tucker. But let's see, gentlemen. Anything else we can touch up on tonight's episode? Top Flight on Austin FC.
Excited.
Let's keep it going, bro.
Happy,
San Jose
happy
up
for the
next.
win.
Let's back the lads.
Happy for the win.
Let's
After
back the
actually
lads.
Smile turned up, so I
It's a
was
good
happy.
win. It's a
Score
good win.
prediction for San Jose.
Ooh. 2-0.
2-0.
2-0. And I think I think Drusi finally gets a goal.
Okay.
You finally get a goal, you cry, baby.
Bro, I agree
Oh,
with that.
come on, mate. Come on, bro.
I
You were
see-
so
I see it.
close.
I
You were
see it.
so close.
My
So
fault,
close.
my bad, my bad. Nah, I just
Now,
It's
B,
mine, bro.
San Jose, they're coming off of a loss against Houston Dynamo. They see red cards for Preston Judd, Jackson Ewell as well. The card is in Austin FC's pocket.
No, yeah.
They have the opportunity. They have the upper hand in this going into the
I agree
game.
with Bali, bro. 2-0, bro.
2-0,
I agree.
2-0.
Yeah, I think we can win.
Diego
this one.
Rubio, Drusi?
Yeah, I think Drusi gets his goal, bro. I agree exactly with Bali.
I think Drusi, Hector Jimenez.
Ooh, Hector free kick.
Oh.
Hector free kick or Hector
Nah.
PK.
Drusi takes
Yeah.
him, brother.
Nah, yeah, I'm just
Drusi
kidding.
takes
Drusi almost scored a banger free kick
He's
this
gonna
last.
take the next one, brother.
Alex, score prediction, mate.
We have never been in San Jose, and right now is the time. I'm going to say, just because they're always chaotic, I'm going to say 2-1 Austin.
Okay. All right. Not bad.
Primo.
Eclipse coming up. Maybe it's in the stars, you know.
That was my first car, an Eclipse. Mitsubishi
Great
Eclipse.
great times in that
Legend.
vehicle. Legend, bro.
Why'd
It got
Why'd you say?
Yo,
Why'd you say it like that,
Hey, bro. Hey, wait. It got like 8 miles to the gallon, bro. Honestly,
Oh yeah.
probably got like 10, maybe.
Yeah.
But Primo, your take, brother. Score prediction.
Score prediction on next game.
I like these. I look forward to these.
Hit him like a truck.
Hit him like a truck, primo.
3-1 Austin.
Oh, it could have happened.
That's
We have to.
It could
we have
happen.
the momentum.
Hat
We
trick
have
happen.
Drusi?
I like it.
Hat trick Drusi. Nah, chill out.
Score prediction. We're at home.
Oh,
San Jose's coming in bleeding. You know, we're going into this game confident. We're happy. Spirits are high. The players came out with Instagram posts. All of them posted
Stadium's
something.
vibing.
Rubio posted a photo, added a song to it saying that he's feeling good.
Hell yeah.
Michael Bublé or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. So definitely everybody's happy.
That one?
3-0.
Oh,
3-0.
3-0.
Oh shit!
Thrashing
Domination.
at the Q2.
Domination.
Thrashing at the Q2.
Domination. Okay.
I'm talking about we're gonna pin them down and dominate them wrestling style.
Yo.
Wrestling, and I'm not talking
1, 2,
about
3
WWE.
count.
Shout out to
Oh.
WrestleMania's coming up next week, but I'm not talking about WWE. I'm talking about the
Oh.
old school
Talking
wrestling.
about, yeah.
Old school wrestling
Like the ear protection.
with the ear protection,
and
bro,
the tights.
and the tights.
Okay. Pin them down.
Pin them down, domination.
Yeah. 3-0.
3-0 Austin FC.
Who scores?
I'm gonna go with Diego Rubio, of course, the hot hand. He has to
Yeah.
start. Diego Rubio. Drusi gets a go. I agree. I think he should have got one against
Yeah.
Dallas.
He was
He
trying.
gets it against San Jose. And the third one is gonna be a wild card. It's gonna be a wild card. It could come from Owen.
No.
It could come
Ring? Violent?
from
Where is
Cascante.
it?
It could come from Julio Cascante off of a
Cascante-
corner kick
Cas-
set piece, something like that.
I said it last pod, bro. I'm gonna say it again. Cascante's been our most best informed player, bro.
I said that.
I said that. No,
I
you
said
did
that.
You did not.
I said that.
No, I said that.
I said that.
Nah,
Oh
bro, we're
my
gonna have to run
God,
it back
bro.
twice. Run it back
Run the tape,
twice.
run the tape, run the
Bro,
tape.
it
this
back
dude
twice.
is
Run the
taking
tape.
all my Julio. Okay,
No,
nah.
I
You know
said
what?
that,
No, you know
bro.
what? Okay, now
Nah.
Julio's good and everybody's stealing my takes.
Nah.
Julio's good and now everybody. You know what? Bring the damn cleats out.
Yeah,
Bring the damn cleats
Yeah,
out. Bring the
Bobby,
damn cleats out,
Bobby.
bro. Julio's
My
finally
bad.
good and everybody's stealing my takes.
Julio's our. I said it though. Best informed player right now. Him and Stewart.
Drusi, Rubio.
Oh, okay. But Juice is just now kicking on. Julio's been on.
All right, boys. Before we get out of here, Bali, any words on the Arsenal City game? Just maybe one quick minute on
Y'all
that.
parked the bus, bro. Why?
Huh?
Why'd y'all park the bus?
I mean, let me tell you something, B.
I'm just saying, bro. That's what I saw.
It wasn't a tough away game against a very,
Say-
very, very. I mean, the best team in the world. Let's get it straight.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is
they did win the Champions League. They did,
treble.
yeah, treble. You know, so they are the best team in the world. So
I mean, the patch in the chest says
yeah,
it.
it
We
says
get
it.
it.
It says it.
We get it, bro.
So we
get
had
it,
to-
bro.
Hold on, let me explain. So we win a dogfight in that game. We win a dogfight. We knew it. We knew that it was gonna be a war.
Yeah.
So we tried. I mean, we were Man City. Give them the credit. They played very, very well at home.
Jesus was wasteful.
They have very
Jesus was
bro.
wasteful, mate.
Sit-
Go ahead.
they have very, very well, very, very good players off the bench as well. So we struggled, but we held our own. You know, we
Bro,
no 0-0.
Haaland
no
was
goals.
wasteful.
It's
Haaland
been
was
like
wasteful.
what? There was a stat on the TV that said 57 games or something like that in a row that they scored at home,
Yeah,
and that's
and
broken.
we stopped that. Yeah.
And then I saw also a stat that said that City hasn't beat Arsenal in the last 3 games.
Yeah.
They have
I mean-
two ties,
And-
1 loss, I think.
And they have never trailed a game in 2024.
Arsenal also their 8-game win streak finishes with this draw, but I mean,
Bro,
it's
I mean,
That's
we're
not
gonna
enough,
keep
bro.
winning after this though. So
now
what are you
okay,
talking about?
now
What are you
okay.
talking-
But
The table.
yeah,
1, 2, 3. Liverpool 67, Arsenal 65, Man City 64.
Liverpool's favorites now. I think.
I
mean,
don't
we
see them
have
as
to-
favorites.
we-
I
I
don't,
mean,
look,
I don't
now-
see them as
I think
favorites.
they're
I
favorites,
don't.
bro.
Now we have to just move
It
forward.
don't matter. If
And-
Liverpool
and
win
it's-
out, it's a wrap. They're champions.
Yeah, I mean, if nobody stops them, then they
Bro,
win.
look at their schedule. Y'all play. We play. Chelsea play Arsenal.
Yeah, we play.
still.
We have a tough.
City-
We play
City-
Tottenham. We have a
But
tough
Liverpool do
schedule.
play United.
Yeah.
The City also has to take care. They have to, they have
And
to
look, it's gonna like
play versus Madrid.
My boy Bali says, it's a dog fight.
It's a dog
fight.
It's a
It's
dog
a dog
fight.
fight.
It
It's a
really
dog fight.
is.
It's
And
a
then we're
dog
also
fight.
we're also in the Champions
And the
League.
Champions League too.
And then we also have Madrid.
Yeah.
We also have Madrid next.
To
So
me,
it's gonna be
mate,
tough for
No,
us.
you don't. You got Bayern.
No, I mean, yeah. I'm looking. I'm looking
Bro, come-
forward, man. I'm not
what?
worried about Bayern, man.
Do you
This
remember
guy-
what happened the last
this
time
guy.
y'all played Bayern, mate? Do you remember the last time that happened? The last time y'all played Bayern.
Calma,
You know
mate.
what happened?
Calma.
I'm gonna remind you.
Let's take a
Pull
deep
up the
breath.
highlights. Let's watch it.
Let's
We
take a
gonna-
deep breath.
we
Let's
gonna
take a
watch
deep
the-
breath.
Pull
Now-
out the full game, not the highlights. The full game.
Now, before we get out of here, maybe a prediction for the Premier League winner this season. Do you think it's going to be Liverpool, City, or Arsenal?
I think Liverpool win.
Liverpool pulls through.
I think Liverpool.
Bali, you're
Arsenal.
Arsenal does it.
Yeah.
They finally do it.
Arsenal.
Since what was the last time? 2005. Around there.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's
Football critic.
Damn.
Football critic. Who's gonna take it?
Not
I thought it was in the
2005.
90s.
I think the most consistent or in their play has been Liverpool, so I'm gonna say Liverpool.
FC knows what's up, bro.
Primo.
What?
People gonna say Villa. What?
I'm gonna say Arsenal too, bro.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna go
Let's get
Arsenal.
it. Let's get it.
03-04, the last time
Let's get
Arsenal won
If
the.
I'm
the
not
Premier League.
mistaken, Chelsea and Arsenal's the last game at the bridge. We
Yeah.
can bring that up.
We can
maybe.
win the league at the
no,
bridge.
it's not.
Oh
Or
my
the bridge.
god.
The bridge can take it.
Is the last game? No.
No.
Arsenal and Liverpool is their last one. No,
Arsenal,
that's in
Chelsea.
July. That's probably like a friendly
Arsenal,
or something.
Chelsea. Oh no.
Probably like a friendly. Yeah, that's the last
Everton.
one in May.
Everton.
Arsenal last one in 03-04. Invincibles.
Yeah, Invincible season.
Invincibles.
Damn.
But all right, everybody
respect, too.
saying
Show respect.
Arsenal,
Shitty
maybe
team.
Liverpool. I don't think it's gonna be City. It could be them. I think whatever happens against
Damn,
Real
bro.
Madrid.
Look, are you scared now? They don't have to. They
No,
don't have-
no, no,
They
no,
don't, they don't
no,
have
no,
to
no.
worry about the league. They think.
No, I said today on Discord, I was like, I don't know how anybody can be afraid of this Man City team. Snooze fest against Arsenal. You can't beat Arsenal. You're not gonna beat
Did you
Real Madrid.
Did you see how they Arsenal? Bro, they
It was
were
quality.
in their box.
Quality all over the field.
Haaland can't score a goal to save his life, and you're afraid of this number 9? Not I, brother. Not
But
I.
look,
Not I, brother.
would
Not I, brother.
Would
Not
Madrid
I.
would Madrid ever play like Arsenal did against City in the Champions League?
No,
quarterfinal?
because we have the winner
So-
DNA.
oh.
We have
That
we
might
have
play
a
into
way to
City,
we
bro.
have a way to
That
get
might
things
play
done.
into
We have a
City.
way to get things
City
done.
wants you to
It's
throw
all good.
hands,
Like,
bro.
we're going for the league, and after the league, I'm going for Madrid. I want them. I
Bro,
want them.
you're
I want
bypassing
Madrid. I
Bayern like
want
it's-
Madrid
Like
so
it's nothing.
bad.
Like it's
Bro,
not-
Bayern,
I want
look,
Madrid
I get Bayern's not
so
gonna win
bad.
the league in Germany. They're out of everything, bro. This is the last thing they have left.
I don't
They,
care.
they brought Harry Kane in for this reason.
I don't
Harry
care.
Kane from Tottenham, mate. Again, you're overriding
I
Bayern
don't
so
care. I don't
easily. It's
care.
I
it's
don't
crazy.
care. I'm done.
Madrid.
I'm done.
I think
Madrid,
Bali is
Bernabeu.
bypassing Bayern just like H is bypassing City.
Hey, no, no,
I'm
yeah,
not
no, no,
deluded.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no, no,
deluded.
no, no.
Deluded.
I'm not deluded,
Deluded.
man.
I keep it real. I keep it real.
Deluded.
Football. I want Madrid, and I
Call-
can't
call
wait. I
Eric
can't wait.
right
I
now,
can't wait
bro.
to be in. I
Ask him
can't
that.
wait to
Ask
go
him.
against Madrid to be ready. You know, and I'll be at Hop with the Peñas too. I'll be there.
Oh, what?
I'll be there.
Oh,
I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be
No,
there.
Neff is
Nah,
not
you
gonna
can't
allow
do that.
that.
I'll be
can't
there.
do
I'll be
that.
there. I'll be there.
Neff-
Austin
Neff-
Gooners, get ready.
Wait,
Austin Gooners,
Solo?
get ready.
Wait,
Get
bro.
ready.
You're gonna
Get
pull
ready.
up solo or what?
I'm
Pull
getting
up-
my
pull up
Austin
with-
Gooners here. Austin Gooners.
Marvin? Nah,
Pull-
that's
hey,
war.
no, no.
That's
We gonna
war.
pull
You know
up.
what, who? You know what, who?
We're gonna pull up.
Pull
That's
up
war.
with David,
David,
Yeah,
David,
some
Magic
of my Austin
with-
David,
Gooners, some of
Magic
my
David.
Austin Gooners,
Kevin.
You got it on him
some
too.
of my
Kevin
Austin
Moreno.
Gooners, some of my Austin
Kevin
Gooners are gonna
Moreno.
be there. Yeah.
pull up with B,
No, that- I'm
Gooner,
not
Gooner
going
himself.
Gooner. Shit,
Gooner.
Oh
Hell
shit!
no.
Sorry. My fault.
Nah,
It's
bro,
my fault.
nah,
My fault.
but
Not
yeah,
a
that's
Gooner.
war, bro. You don't want you against Madrid. Top flight derby. You're gonna be there. Are you
I'll
gonna
be there. I'll be there.
So
No, look,
you
hold
won't
on.
be pulling
Question.
up on H.
Imagine the face Neff's gonna make when he sees you walk in for that match. If it's Arsenal, Real Madrid, bro, he's not gonna allow you
Nah,
in.
you won't be in. You won't get in.
Neff is gonna have you out at the parking lot.
Escorted out.
Escorted out.
bro.
Escorted
Escorted
out.
out. Escorted out, bro.
He's gonna be fuming, mate.
I mean, we'll see. 1 versus 20. We'll see.
1 versus 20.
Bro, this guy. Anyways,
CONCACAF Champions League coming up too.
we got a lot coming
Yeah,
up.
Miami,
Great games coming
Monterrey.
up. Great games coming up.
Even though Chivas beat Monterrey,
Chivas beat
they play with
Monterrey.
9 men though.
Play with 9 men.
It don't matter. Good shit. We're America's top of the league.
CONCACAF Champions League coming up. New England, América,
Yeah.
Miami, Monterrey, Herediano, Pachuca.
Columbus Tigres.
Vamos, Herediano.
They're the
Let's
dark
go.
horse. They're the underdogs in this.
My G's. Knock Pachuca out. And their
Nah,
forward.
nah, it won't
Number
happen.
9. I don't care what his name is. Rondon, I don't care, bro.
What?
I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro.
Yo,
I don't care, bro.
Yo, football
I don't
critic.
care, bro.
Oh,
I don't
critic,
care,
critic,
bro.
yo.
H
I don't
hasn't
care,
been
bro.
the same since Pachuca beat Chivas.
Oh,
I'm-
jeez.
Plead the fifth on that
What
one.
time? When do Chivas play?
They
They
beat
play
Oh,
yesterday,
they're
they
out,
play
they're
yesterday,
out
play
of this.
yesterday.
They're out of this.
They beat
Oh, yeah,
Monterrey,
yeah.
though. They
Who
beat
knocked them
Monterrey.
out?
They beat Monterrey though. They're doing good.
We won in
9
2016.
men, right?
We-
9
we-
men.
they-
We
Saba-
won in 2016,
Shout out Saba
2017.
giving us updates.
They pulled through. They
Bro,
pulled
no,
through.
you know
They
what?
pulled
I'm
through.
tired of the freaking disrespect, bro, because if it wasn't for Chivas, an MLS team would have
Yeah.
trebled, bro.
That is true.
Toronto would have trebled.
Yeah, you hold on to that though.
Yes, I'm holding on to that.
That is true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is
Thank you.
true.
But
That is true.
anyways, We're getting out of here. Another episode of the Top Flight Pod.
I'm gonna go eat.
Thank you for joining us for another episode.
I'm
Shout out to
hungry. I
Maiji
ain't
Bali. Shout out to B, Primo, Football Critic. We'll be back with more. But in the meantime, celebrate the win. And we got San Jose coming up.
San Jose. Big
Have a good
game.
night. Have a good day. And be safe, everybody. Later.